I was in high school and I was working near a strip mall, and the girl I was interested in, I think it was grade 11, got a job at the shoe store, and across from it was an ice cream store. And so I got a job as a scooper, scooping ice cream so I could hit on her after, both got off, and, maybe hang out together, and that was the plan. The first day I was there, an extraordinary event happened when I think back in history on it, but when you taste ice cream, a lot of people have gum, teenagers have gum in their mouth, and you pass over a little piece of wood with a sampler on it, because kids like to try 2 or 3 flavors before they choose what they're going to get. And a lot of people throw their gum on the floor, and a lot. And so at the end of the day, you've got a whole bunch of brown or black stains. In that case, it was on Mexican tile. And after the day had finished, and I could see the girl waiting for me outside the glass, and the owner, it was a woman, came over to me and said, listen, before you go, one of your duties is you have to take this paint scraper and take all the gum off the floor before it hardens overnight. And I said, well, I thought it would hurt my brand if this girl saw me on my knees scraping the floor. It would not be a good look for me. So I said to the owner, I said, listen, I can't do that. You hired me as a scooper, not a scraper. And she said, no, actually, I hired you, period, and you're going to do whatever I say. You're my employee. That was an uncomfortable moment. It was the beginning of a new realization. I said, well, I can't do that. I'm really tight for time. I've got a date. I got to get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Right after school, I'll keep scooping ice cream for you. And she said, nah, you're fired. And I didn't even know what that meant. It was the first day I ever had a job and the last day, all in a matter of a few hours. And it was very humiliating. And I realized, I went back and told my mother about this, and she was, just shocked. What hit me so hard was I had no control there. I mean, my destiny was being defined by somebody else, even at that young age. And I swore I would never, ever work for anybody again. And I never did.